So my wife's social media post went viral last week, hitting over 13 million views across Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. And it was exciting for me as a business coach and as someone that loves numbers because I had a lot of stats to analyze. So I'll be sharing with you some of my analysis today. So my wife loves puzzles, and because she completes them so quickly, we never buy new puzzles because it would make us go bankrupt. So she got this free puzzle from a local Buy Nothing group, and it looked impossible to do. In fact, the name of the puzzle was the Clearly Impossible Puzzle Crystal Edition. When she finished, she filmed herself putting in the very last piece and then showing up the puzzle. We posted it to Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube afterwards, and the video also went viral on two of those platforms. I started keeping track of the stats on an Excel spreadsheet and graphed it out for you to see. So this graph shows the total amount of views. In 7 days, Instagram hit 9 million views, TikTok hit 2.9 million, and Facebook hit 1.2 million. It never really took off on YouTube. More on that later. This next graph shows the daily new views. As you can see, it peaked around the second or third day and then slowly started tapering off. All the videos are still getting views, but at a much slower pace now. So why didn't it go viral on YouTube? First of all, Olive only had 7 followers on YouTube, so not enough people saw the video. The algorithm couldn't figure out that it was good content and that people wanted to see it. She had followers on the other 3 platforms, and so those algorithms saw good engagement amongst her followers and got enough data to figure out the people that would want to see this content and showed it to them. Now, TikTok is a little bit different from the other platforms because it gives every single video a chance. TikTok shows every video to about 200 or 300 people, regardless of how many followers you have. So then it gets a preliminary amount of data to figure out what video to actually show and what's good engaging content. YouTube doesn't do that, but YouTube does have the advantage of being the second largest search engine in the world. And so videos that get posted to YouTube might not do well at first, but in the future, there could be a chance if some SEO work is done on the video that it could get searched for and get views later. And I've seen this with some videos. Sometimes in search results, you'll see videos from like 10 years ago still getting views. Now, another interesting stat, this video was 37 seconds in length, and the average watch time was 21 seconds on Facebook, 19 seconds on Instagram, and 15 seconds on TikTok. I think this likely reflects the differences in demographics amongst those platforms. People typically think that Facebook is the most popular social media platform for people in their 40s and above, Instagram for people in their 30s, and TikTok for people in their 20s and below. And so we've seen studies show that younger people actually do have lower attention spans. Now, what's the benefit of going viral? Olive didn't get any new sales from her video going viral, which is disappointing, but it's not surprising. That's because the video didn't feature Olive's art. She's an artist and she sells art, but it was actually another company's puzzle that was featured in the viral video. So in terms of product promotion, none of that happened. Someone did tell us that the puzzle ended up selling out online and that the resale prices for the puzzle doubled. So there obviously was some benefit to them. And the puzzle company did reach out afterwards to offer to send Olive some free puzzles and for her to join their affiliate account. She does have a coupon code that they've given her for anyone that does want to buy a puzzle. The biggest benefit to Olive's business was probably the new followers she received. On Instagram, she gained over 1,000 followers, over 300 on TikTok, which probably won't matter since it's likely it might get shut down in North America, and over 600 new followers on Facebook. On Instagram, that's 1 new follower for every 9,100 views. On TikTok, that's a new follower for every 8,100 views. And on Facebook, it's a new follower for every 1,800 views. So on the surface level, her number of followers increased. Followers can be a vanity number. People look at this one metric because it's the most visible, and they use it to determine whether someone is successful or popular or a serious artist. And since you can't really find out how much money an artist makes, this is the only available number to look at. So a minor benefit is that Olive's Instagram followers went from 2,220 to now 3,235 in 1 week. And it took her 5 years to get to 2,000 followers. So it's a big increase in a short amount of time. A more real benefit for followers is that Olive made these new connections. All these people chose to follow Olive's account. So Olive has the opportunity to build relationship, build connection with these new followers in the weeks and months and years ahead. And we've seen that Olive has gotten some sales this past year from followers on social media who she does not know but has built a relationship with. Probably the last benefit was a bit of excitement and entertainment for our family and some of our friends. Now, the comment section was really interesting to read. There were over 1,000 comments across all the platforms, and it gives us an idea of why this video went viral in the first place. I tried to get ChatGPT or Gemini to categorize all the comments and give us some stats, but it did not do a very good job. Very disappointed at that. So I categorized them on my own. The largest category of comments were people that loved the puzzle. They thought it was pretty, they wanted to try it, they wanted to buy it, they tagged other people in the comments, and they congratulated Olive for finishing an extremely difficult puzzle. The second largest category of comments was quite surprising. It was people that were relieved that the puzzle did not get destroyed. Now, you have to understand social media trends to understand these comments, because what has happened in the past few years was a trend of people almost completing very large puzzles, and before putting in the last piece, someone coming along and destroying the puzzle. And apparently, these puzzles really traumatize some people, as seen in the comments. The third category was people that were giving us advice on what to do with the puzzle. On one hand, there was people that wanted us to make the puzzle permanent, and on the other hand, there were people that were wanting to destroy the puzzle. And then lastly, there were people that genuinely thought that we were crazy to attempt this puzzle. Now, Olive has written some of her own reflections on having her posts go viral, and if you want to read that, I'll leave the link in the comments.